guys, today I am going to be baking for Easter since it's tomorrow, and I am going to be using these cool fun demiddles, and you'll see why they're called that, and just some regular cake batter, vanilla. And it's actually a very fun process, so please don't just leave this video. Alright, so first, of course, you rip the bag. This is why I hate these bags. Hello, this bag. There we go. Pour it in a bowl. And with this, we'll be making cake. The fundamentals will be the cupcakes. I know what I'll do. This will be for the cake. I actually made a mistake. These are the fundamentals, so let's read the recipe. 2 eggs, of course. You'll need a separate cup to make sure that no shells get into the eggs, into the batter. And you'll probably want this, but it's kind of dark, so you have to look really closely. No shells. And when you're done with the supplies that you can throw into a compost bin, I have a compost bin here, and we actually use it for our garden. So start a compost bin also. It's another lesson you can learn from this video. See how I just got an eggshell in there? You do not want to use your hands. Your hands, putting hands in something that someone's going to eat is kind of gross. So always use a spoon to get the eggshell out. And then if it looks impossible to get the egg out, the yolk and the whites out, then just keep cracking around the egg. Rinse your hands off the yolk or the whites. Next, do one final check for the shell and pour it in the batter. Next, 3 fourths of water. We're going to go to the sink. 3 fourths is right about a little bit away from the cup. Pour the excess water out, but always put it down and then look at it to make sure it is correct. Wait till it stops shaking if it's shaking. And that looks right about right. So then you pour that in. You always want to double check the recipe to make sure that you're not putting too much of one ingredient in or doing the wrong thing of one ingredient. Next, we're going to do 1/3 cup of oil, vegetable oil to be exact. So 1/3. 1/3 would be right about over 1/4. And that's way too much, that's already a half. Now, exactly 1/3 vegetable oil away from now. Pour it in. Next, we are going. We're going to put baking cups in. You do not have to put vegetable oil in if you have these cups, so don't try that, or else it'll just backfire on you. And like you can rearrange them. I'm doing spring colors, so I'm doing like blue, yellow, pink, blue, pink, blue, yellow. Try to be festive. And if they're annoying, just try to break them off. Alright. Next, we are going to beat the cupcakes on low for 30 seconds. That was just a water bottle, which should not have been there. My kitchen is a mess. Make sure they're completely in. And then you'll want to count Mississippi's. Now that I've mixed it for 30 seconds, now I'm going to set the timer to go for 2 minutes. And you always want to put it ahead of time, so maybe like if it says 2 minutes, start at 2 or 3. Starting to build up, which is a good thing. Never overbeat it. And if it looks a little chunky still, put it on high for a few seconds. And back to medium. Check the time now and then, but not too often. Mix up on the top, you can take that and taste it. Right now it's tasting sweet. Enough. So that beats like this left. Okay. Just punch the mixers out. Put that to the side. Now, I'm going to move those over. Push this up. Turn this down. There. I always forget which way to go. Right. So now you're going to take a measuring spoon, about a tablespoon, and put 2 tablespoons of the batter in each of the cups. If it's a little bit more, like over, if it's dripping or anything, that's fine too. Just if it's dripping, like, and you can't stop the dripping, you might want to take some out. So that's 1 teaspoon. And 2 teaspoons. There goes the oven, saying that I have to speed things up a little bit. By the way, you have to set the oven for 350. If you were making these from scratch and you just happen to have the fun in the middle, like puffy, like the middle stuff, then of course it would take longer. And you would have to set the oven like in the middle while you're doing the process stuff. This could get a little messy, so you might want to wear some old clothes. I was dumb enough not to wear old clothes. But you should only do this without a parent's permission. If you don't have your parents' permission, I suggest not doing this. It can be very dangerous, and you might just eat the batter. Okay. Trying to speed things up here. Sorry, guys. Alright. Now we're going to take the filling. if they don't go exactly in the middle and they're being stubborn, then it's fine. If they go in the middle, really doesn't really matter where they end up as long as they're like not completely over. And don't use too much because you could also use it as a topping in the end. Well, you'd have to use it the day that you're presenting them. Right. Now you're going to top them with 1 tablespoon. Make sure you completely cover the mix that we just put on the 2 tablespoons of batter. If it's not completely covered and you're running out of batter, then you gotta extract some batter from another one without taking the filling, and it's actually pretty hard to do that. So just try not to use so much batter for the topping. And they don't have to be gigantic, so remember that. I'm just doing this to like hurry up because the oven is going to practically explode if I don't get these in soon. Not literally explode. Alright, now ask a parent to do this, but take the cupcake tin and put it in the oven carefully. Sorry, something else was saying. Okay, I just bake these cookies if I just set them up. Alright, well, we'll see you again in part 2. Bye, guys.